most Canadians view their boycotts on U.S. goods and travel as temporary, but nearly half say they will outlast the Trump White House. According to the new Nanos poll, 3 in 4 Canadians say they believe the boycotts will end eventually, with nearly 50% saying it will be after Trump's time as president. 16% think the boycotts will be permanent. And to talk more about this, Nik Nanos, founder and chief data scientist at Nanos Research. Nik, thanks for joining us.
Good to see you, Roger.
I guess it's good news that Canadians see a lot of Canadians see the boycott as temporary because the Americans are our neighbors. We like them.
Yeah, and I think for a lot of Canadians, they associate it with U.S. President Donald Trump. This is like a white knuckle, Roger. It's kind of like a white knuckle shopping cart. Why don't we just talk about that? We ask Canadians, how long they think that the boycott of U.S. goods will happen. The really pessimistic 16% say that it's going to be permanent. But, the thing is that, a pretty significant proportion believe that it will end with Trump's presidency. Women actually are more likely to think that it'll end with his presidency than men. It's like, about 6 or 7 points higher on that front. But, the thing is I guess people think it will be over someday. But can I tell you something, Roger? In this particular world, when it comes to boycotting U.S. goods, we don't know what's going to happen after Donald Trump. We don't know where the Republican Party of the United States will land after Trump in terms of tariffs on Canada and the relationship with Canada. And, it's this bit of a bizarro world where the Republican Party, which really was responsible for the free trade agreement, right, and trade with Canada, is now the party that is the most hostile when it comes to free trade. And actually, we should just say it straight out. This is the most hostile president that we've had towards Canada. I think, I know I've got a lot of white hair, Roger, living memory for me, but a long, long time.
And I've got a lot of white hair, too. Any indication these boycotts, people think that the boycotts could pick up again with these tariff announcement? I know it just came out, but any indicators people were saying that they'd start the boycotts again or ramp them up?
I think we're in a world where there are very few things that Canadians can do to impact the United States. At the very top of the list for Canadian individuals, it is avoiding U.S. products and U.S. services and stuff like that. So I would expect that every time Donald Trump slaps a new tariff or has some type of broadside into the trade relationship or the Canadian economy, you should expect Canadians to basically vote with their wallet and their pocketbook and look to avoid certain American products. Not all, but certain American products. And, high-profile ones with other polling that we've done for CTV, like, Jack Daniels, not to diminish bourbon drinkers, Jack Daniels, people being able to avoid that, and efforts that a number of provincial governments have done to take U.S. products off the shelves of liquor stores.
Okay. Nik, thanks as always, sir.
Take it easy.
Nik Nanos is the founder and chief data scientist at Nanos Research.